Can I beat Ashton Rouska in 2022? The answer to that question, yes, maybe. What's up, guys, and welcome back. I could actually say welcome back this time. Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Thank you to everyone who liked, commented, and subscribed last time. In case you guys didn't know, because I don't think I said it, I will be uploading a brand new video every single Thursday at like 6 or 7 Eastern Standard Time. So you guys can subscribe, and tons more content coming pretty soon. So yeah, it is currently Monday. It's the Monday after Christmas. So today is the 27th, and it is 11:27 a.m. I woke up extremely late today. I had a wedding yesterday. You can see wedding pics here, and yeah, I have some work to get to in a bit, and I have a brunch session that I was supposed to do yesterday, but yeah, I have to do it today, unfortunately. So yeah, it literally seems like if every single time that I post a picture or a video, whether it be on Instagram or YouTube, at least I would say 25% of the comments are something along the lines of these comments here. Something about like me and Ashton and us having to go up against each other or something like that. And you know, I think in 2022 is finally when we're gonna see that battle. I spoke to him, and based on like his meet plans and my meet plans as well going forward, I will let you guys know exactly when that might happen, more than likely, as well as you know, I guess what we could expect out of the battle and who, you know, exactly might win. Because to me, there are a couple different like angles you could take it from. Yeah, a couple different angles you could take it from. So right now, I'm gonna hop into some work. I have some stuff to get done for my clients, and then right after that, I guess we could talk about it a little bit, and I head on to the gym. Right, so I just wrapped up most, if not all, of the work that I needed to get done. Pretty much when I got home last night, I got home at like 1 a.m. I took the time to do work for like 2 hours, which was crazy because I was really tired, but I took the time to do it. Now it is 12:30, and yeah, plan right now is to eat and then head on to the gym, hit some bench. Today feels like a really lazy day, like it almost feels like Sunday, but yeah, it's a nice sunny day out, so let's see. But before I go get my food, let's talk about those different angles that, you know, I was talking about for the whole battle with me and Ashton.
Yeah, boy.
Right. So in terms of the different angles that is we could look at this from, for me, there are really just two. Number one is the 242 weight class, and I guess which of us could win that. Maybe you might have somebody come out of nowhere and win. Maybe not, but yeah, which of us could win that? And then the other one is simply on dots, because there is a bit of difference in both of our body weights currently. I think it's like 20 pounds. So I'm gonna put our stats up right here. So you should see body weight, best squat, best bench press, and best deadlift, all right here. So yeah, based on like, you know, body weight difference, I think there will be a pretty big disparity in dots, and obviously he has the advantage on that because he is considerably lighter than me. But in terms of just based on total, I think that would be a pretty, you know, interesting battle. I think the dots would also be an interesting battle as well, you know, based on what I have cooking up in training right now. But you know, overall, if you look at our squats, I guess they are fairly similar in terms of the actual best we've ever done. But in terms of just how much I've seen him have in the tank after his squats, I do think he has a little bit of an edge on me there. In terms of deadlift, again, I think he has a slight edge there, although, you know, my deadlift is really picking up steam right now, so I guess we'll see. And then in terms of bench, you know, again, his best bench, I'm listing his best bench in competition, I'm listing my best bench in the gym, and I am heavier, but that, I think bench is like an absolute smoke show in my favor, based on that numbers disparity. And I'll put the total down here as well, so you can just sort of see, you know, just preliminarily where we stack up. So yeah, again, take these with a grain of salt because these are my best gym numbers. Again, I haven't had the opportunity to prove myself at a meet in the last 4 years or so. Last opportunity that I had was the showdown, which was an untested meet, and you know, I didn't want to do that because who wants to face off against this guy, you know, damn near about to pull 1,000 pounds in January. So yeah, I really didn't want to face off against Jamal. I let him do his thing, and yeah, that was it. So it will be a pretty interesting battle between me and Ashton. Talking to him, I have a good idea as to when exactly it should happen. So I'm gonna get something to eat right now because it is pretty late. I have to leave for the gym pretty soon, so gonna get something to eat, and I'll tell you guys a bit later when I think that battle is actually gonna happen. On the menu today, not surprisingly, we are having some Christmas leftovers. So we are having some homemade bread with some, I think that's either beef ham or just like straight up steak, and also with some cake. The cake is essential carbs. And then we're also having some sorrel juice. If you are from the States or something like that and you don't know what sorrel is, then you are genuinely missing out on a large portion of your life, and you need to try it ASAP. Sorrel juice is great. We only have it around Christmas time though. Yeah, and we're watching this new show on Netflix called Don't Look Up. I'm the type of person who puts on a 2-hour movie to eat like 5 minutes worth of food. It's key. But let's eat this and head on to the gym. Let's go. I miss the body catcher that you love so bad. I know. So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go. And we are here at the gym. It is extremely hot today. I feel like people really don't believe me when I tell them how hot it is in Trinidad. Yeah, I'm not sure what the temperature is today. I'll show you guys that in a little bit though when I reach inside. But yeah, on the menu for today we have bench. So we have a top set of 4, which I was supposed to do yesterday. Santi Bananola here. I think it's a coincidence I'm wearing the exact same t-shirt or set. Yeah, so top set of 4 on bench today, and yeah, so warm up. So while warming up, I figured I'd give you guys some tips that had helped me blow up my bench from like the mid 300s all the way up to like 500. And the first major tip is warm up your lower body. Like a lot of guys tend to focus on just like the upper body, shoulders, triceps, and chest when you're warming up the bench. But you sort of saw that one, I hit the bike. Two, I was on the mat doing a lot of hip stretches, hip flexor stretches as well. And that really helps you to get into better position. So that's like a major key. So about to do my first bench warm up, like after the bar. What we feeling today, Sanji? Like 464?
460 something.
460 something. So you see how it goes? Again, top to top 4. The second tip is that when you retract your scapula on the bench, don't overly retract the scapula on the bench. And that's like a common thing that like floats around, is you want to retract your scapula as much as possible to get as tight as possible on the bench. But what happens when you overly retract the scapula on the bench is that you actually limit your ability to press efficiently throughout the movement. And that happens especially with like heavier loads and stuff like that. So you have guys who might have like a very tough second point, and one of the ways to get through that might actually be just retract your scapula slightly less so that it still has room to move. Because what actually happens when you press is that your scapula should come or whatever so slightly and not just stay in a static position. So we are 309 right now. Probably take this and then like 402, 407, and then we'll see what we got in the top 7. So that was very good.
It was at this moment that he knew.
So probably let's go with the plan number 464, and I'll probably take a lift off for this. I don't usually take lift offs, but yeah, you see. Top set.
Yeah. Yeah. Recommend. Yeah. Come on. Last, easy. Lock. Right in 0.59.
So that was much harder than I wanted it to be. Probably with the additional day rest and the fact that it's just the second week back, that'll be detrained. But on the bright side, my best is actually 474 and this is 463. So just like 10 or 11 pounds down from my actual best in the second week. So can't really be too mad at it. Hopefully I could match or at least chip my best by like 5 pounds by the 4th week. Probably try to match it next week, or maybe even just repeat this based on how I'm feeling. But yeah, so let me load up the background sets. I think he says what's Andrew, 430?
436.
Yeah, 436. And I'll give you guys the last and final tip. Last tip for a bigger bench is taking your accessories very seriously. like a lot of guys, especially powerlifters, who their main focus is on building strength, they just gloss over accessories and sort of like just do them at like a RP 6 every single week. But really you want to be pushing yourself on accessories, especially weak point accessories. So if you saw my top set, which I just played, you can see that I was sort of sticking at like that midway to upper portion, and that's because for me, my chest is pretty strong and my triceps, once I'm making that transition, kind of die out just a little bit. So tricep accessories help me a lot, and I focus on them. Clearly I need to focus on them a little bit more, and yeah, so I'm gonna take you guys through my accessories today as well. And I didn't forget, I also tell you guys when more than likely I'll be facing off against Ashton for the first time next year. So let me do these other 3 sets. Might have to drop the weight on these, but let me do these other 3 sets and some accessories. So that's it for this workout, guys. That's it for this video as well. As for when you could expect to see me and Ashton finally go up against each other for the first time, that would more than likely be at the pro division of USAPL Raw Nationals. Also, a hobby that I took up, which I use as my form of cardio after I train pretty much every day, is table tennis. And I feel like I'm pretty good, so if you feel like you can beat me, whenever you see me, please ask me to play, because I actually enjoy this almost as much as powerlifting. I'm here with Marlon. Marlon, are you the best table tennis player in Trinidad and Tobago?
One of the best in Trinidad and Tobago. Make no mistake.
So, he claims to be one of the best. I guess you'll see. I'll show you guys some clips from this. But guys, like the video if you like the video. I'm going to be dropping videos every single Thursday at 6 or 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Subscribe. Thanks for all the love on the last one. And comment down below, let me know what you guys want to see next. Peace. So this is not an actual representation of how good I am. I haven't played in a while.